Hi guys, and welcome back on my channel. So I'm extremely excited about today's video because I'm finally filming a 4160 Tuesdays haul. And I don't think that this niche perfume house needs an introduction because I'm pretty much sure that the majority of you guys are already familiar with Sarah's perfumes. But if you are not, for some strange reason, Niche Perfume House 4160 Tuesdays is based in London in the United Kingdom, and the perfumer and the owner is gorgeous Sarah McCartney, who I have a pleasure to know personally, and she's such a charismatic, funny, beautiful lady, and when she opens her mouth you are gone because she makes you fall in love with her. Her accent is to die for. I'm in love with her, and she is one of the most talented and creative perfumers of our time, in my opinion. She has this beautiful talent to create most addictive perfumes. Her perfumes are very likable, at the same time they are unique and special, and I find that she has a gift, and I really love her perfumes. And I had a pleasure to visit her studio in London a few months ago, and it was a crime that I still haven't filmed this haul because I have so many perfumes to share with you. I was able to smell almost everything in her studio, and I was there just for 1 hour, which was such a pity, but I smelled so much, a lot of ingredients, and that was so cool. I chatted with Sarah, and even though it was way too quickly, it was amazing. And I really don't want this video to be too long because I have so many perfumes to share with you, and this is not a review, in-depth review on each fragrance by any means. I just want to share with you my favorites from her collection because I know she has a lot of fragrances to offer, and that can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes. So maybe this video will help some of you if you just want to try out her perfumes but you don't know where to start. Hopefully this will be kind of like a guide for you. And that all being said, let's get started. So let's begin with the fragrance that I am sincerely in love with, and this was a blind buy for me, and it is called Eau My Soul, and it was created by Sarah for the perfume group on Facebook with the same name, Eau My Soul. And the idea of this fragrance was to create a group hug, and I cannot even describe you how well Sarah did that. This perfume smells so good, you cannot even believe. It is a very sophisticated blend of most amazing notes. Actually, the group's members could vote for the notes, and the idea was to create that warm feeling of a group hug. And in here we have amazing alcohol note of cognac with very sweet notes like honey, benzoin, vanilla. We have very deep labdanum, myrrh, and just so many amazing notes. Popanax, I smelled a Popanax in Sarah's studio and it was amazing, blew me away. We have tuberose, iris, rose, neroli, patchouli, vetiver, we have moss, we have woodsy notes, musk, amber, we have beautiful orange blossom, and just a lot of other notes. And this is a very smoothly blended perfume, nothing stands out, it is just mesmerizing. You smell it, you fall in love. I bought it because of great feedback, and I'm so happy that I did, because this is one of the best perfumes I have ever smelled in my life. This is surely my favorite from Sarah's collection, and it is perfectly unisex. It is a must-have for the cold weather because it is like a warm hug that is so sexy, that is mesmerizing to people. It projects, people turn their heads, people compliment you and you're like the queen or the king. This perfume is just amazing. There are not a lot of perfumes with the same feeling like it, so it is a real must try. Alright, we are moving on to the number one from Sarah's collection for my boyfriend, which is called Paradox. And this perfume is so interesting, guys, because the opening is quite sharp and green. There are just some light citruses, but after a few minutes it changes dramatically on the skin and turns into most beautiful violet scent you have ever smelled. I really love that this violet has nothing gourmand and sweet about it. It is just very creamy, violet pomade, and it is even a little bit powdery in the dry down because of musk and iris. Very interesting perfume to wear, super unusual, and my boyfriend swears by it. And I'm telling you, if you are the man and you're looking for not feminine violet perfume, that is Paradox. If you love violet in general and iris, that is for you. This perfume is just oh my god, it's just so cool. It's green and sharp and dusty, at the same time just super smooth and violet-y. So moving on to something completely different. This perfume is called Black Velvet Cafe, and I have it in a 30 ml bottle because it is super intense and I don't need much of it. It is created out of cedar, whitewoods, tobacco, patchouli, oud and coffee absolute, and this smells very, very strong and dark and almost like bitter coffee. Very aromatic perfume, very unusual oud in here, and it is a smooth coffee, but it is a very sharp coffee that makes you awake. So this is a perfume for a special occasion for me. This is a very unusual oud. So when I'm in the mood for oud and I want something really like different, slightly different, I'm reaching out for this fragrance. It is very long lasting, it is very, very intense. So if you like the notes and you're looking for something super strong, that is Black Velvet Cafe. Alright guys, I'm super excited about this next perfume because I am obsessed with it so much. It is called Creamy Vanilla Crumble, and I'm wearing this perfume religiously almost every day to bed, and this is the best vanilla ever. It smells literally like creamy vanilla crumble. It has note of vanilla, custard, cream, malt, hay, tobacco and musk. And to be honest with you, I have quite a few ultimate favorite vanilla fragrances, but nothing can beat this one, and it is crazy to say that. This is just the vanilla that is very smooth, that is not too sweet, it is not floral, it is not overpowering, it's just perfect. It is very comforting to wear, very comfortable perfume with a fresh hay tobacco background, and I don't know, it just stays really long on the skin. When I go to bed, I feel myself so blessed. And actually, Sarah commented on my post in which I featured this perfume that she also wears it to bed and she believes it helps her to sleep. It improves her sleep, which is amazing. So if I needed to pick ultimate vanilla that I would be comfortable with day and night, winter and summer, any day, anywhere, that would be it. It is just a fantastic vanilla, guys. And this is a must try for every one of you who is watching this video, because I swear by this perfume. It is amazing vanilla. It is not boring, it is not simple and plain vanilla. It is vanilla that has so much character and that will make you feel so good. My god, guys, I'm dying here. It is so hot right now in Germany. I have a fan going on this side, and by the end of this video I'm gonna be like a sweaty mess. But you know what? I don't care. This next perfume is called Centerpiece, and I'm dying about it. It is so smooth, it is sweet perfume, sophisticated. It has amazing notes of honey and green tea, which I really smell in here. It has the note of frangipani flower, which smells very sunny and floral. Note of musk, vanilla and cedarwood. And here's the thing about this perfume. There is just something so particular about it that reminds me of fluffy bunnies. Maybe that's the musk, I don't know. Actually, I believe there is the note of sorbet, and I feel that. I feel that icy, sweet, slightly lemony, I don't know, like scent. It's just so amazing. This is like nothing like it. It's like aged, very smooth, very light, uplifting green tea honey. It's wonderful. It is unisex, it is perfect for summer and winter. It is sweet, but at the same time it is fresh. It is likable, it is unique. I don't know how to describe it. It's just so smooth that you cannot describe it. And I find that the notes were chosen really wisely by Sarah. So this perfume, like this frangipani, I don't know, it just makes you wanna eat it, drink it, and yeah, it smells like fluffy bunnies. Guys, this next perfume is the sexiest from Sarah's collection. I'm very sorry for my pronunciation. It's called Inevitable Crimes of Passion or something like that. And it was inspired by the story that Sarah's university friend told her. I won't tell you the whole story, you can read it on Sarah's official website, the link is down below. I highly recommend you to check out the website because the description of her fragrances is amazing. And this perfume is stunning. I have never ever smelled something like it, like something even similar. It has a note of mushroom, woods, some citruses and coffee. To me it is a gourmand, a very different gourmand, not really sweet gourmand, and it is sexy in such a specific, aged, very, very rocky and charming way at the same time. It is a very sophisticated, gourmand fragrance. It is like seductive, it seduces you. When I smell it, I want to go and kiss my boyfriend so hard I cannot describe it. It's just really amazing, and it's like, it's very rare, it is unique, it is something that you won't find anywhere. So if you want something like that, that is this perfume. It's elegant, but it's so like, it's dangerous. Well guys, I'm so hot right now. So this next perfume is called Silk Lace and Chocolate, and oh my god, this is the best fruity chocolate I have ever smelled. That's all that I want to tell you. This perfume is a signature scent of Valentine's Day, and actually Sarah wrote on her website, it's a delight for chocolate lovers with high cholesterol like Sarah, our perfumer. Try smelling Silk Lace and Chocolate while eating your porridge, and your brain will imagine it's getting the chocolate fix. I can tell you guys that this is really a beautiful chocolatey perfume. It's just so good. Like, Sarah has that specific way of creating sweet perfumes that are not overwhelming, that are not too sweet. They are so particular and so good. So if you love chocolate, if you're craving chocolatey perfumes, from me to you. Alright guys, as I was in Sarah's studio when I saw this perfume, I got really excited because I really wanted to try it because of the notes. For example, it has the note of carrot, mushroom, hemp and absinthe. It also has a lot of other beautiful floral notes like geranium. It has the note of linden blossom, and there are just a lot of different notes in here, but this smells very, very fresh and rosy and like geranium. So this is a very likable, easy to wear floral perfume that I like to wear to work because it is not too much, it doesn't dominate, it knows what it does, it smells unique, and at the same time it is quite classy. It is just a very interesting perfume that is very likable. So I think if you want to be on the very safe side and you definitely want something indie and unique and you want those fresh flowers, that is this perfume. It's very interesting, but at the same time it won't like, you won't be like, what is that? It's just very, very safe. So Sarah has a few collaborations, and one of them is called White Queen, which she created with an editor-in-chief of the perfume community, Sapphire Blum. That's interesting how I pronounce that word, I'm sorry. But the idea was to create a gourmand perfume with Sarah's favorite ingredients that wouldn't smell like candy and that would have some, you know, like some lactonic notes, some creamy nuances. And this perfume is definitely very interesting. I personally like it, and I don't know how to describe it. I can see Sarah's style in here for sure, but it is kind of like different. It is dry, it is airy, it is lactonic, it is gourmand, and it makes me really hungry when I smell it. It is definitely a colder weather type of a fragrance, and I really enjoy it. If you're the fan of Guerlain and Lancôme powdery perfumes, you will really love White Queen. And there is another perfume that is called Truth, Beauty, Freedom and Love, which is also a collaboration between Sarah and James Skinner, a scarf designer. And I saw this scarf that Sarah was inspired by when she created this perfume. It is really beautiful. I will try to show it to you and leave a picture on the screen. But this perfume is very interesting because it smells like very dry fruits to me. There is an aromatic note of tobacco and some sweet ingredients, but mainly it smells like dry fruits to me. It is not my favorite because I have a lot of other favorites from Sarah that I really swear by. This perfume is not really for me. I feel like it would be especially gorgeous on the man, especially men who love some sweetness in their fragrances. And I just don't know, it smells like tobacco. It smells like fruity tobacco. That's it. So guys, we have more collaborations, and are you surprised? I'm not. This perfume, Le Jardin de Monseigneur Mr. Gregor. This is an interesting, very interesting, fresh fragrance with signature fruity nuance in them. It's not my favorite, it's quite interesting, it's very easy to wear. It's like a brother of Flora Psychedelica, very floral and fresh. good for work. Then we have another collaboration that is called Freeway, and it was created by Sarah exclusively for Lucky Scent, and it was inspired by Los Angeles, I believe, and Hollywood, and it smells so interesting. It has amazing notes, it has citruses, woods, cannabis, a lot of alcohol notes, and the description of this fragrance is crazy, but it is not crazy at all. It smells like a very beautiful alcohol drink. It smells so aromatic. It is a gourmand perfume, but it is not a typical gourmand fragrance. There is just something so special about it, which makes it really to stand out from other Sarah's perfumes. I like it. I really like it. It's the perfume that I wouldn't wear every day, but for a special occasion, when I really want something different from my collection in general, from my style, I really want to stand out from my comfort zone, not because this is a challenging perfume, but it's just not something that I would wear on an everyday basis. I would reach out for Freeway. I have a little vial of it, but it's enough. It's a great perfume, and if you are in Los Angeles, you just really need to have it. It's a must-have. And the next perfume is Fuji Azzam. This is the newest release, and this is a beautiful, sunny, fresh perfume. I don't know how to describe it. There is something so familiar about it, and it is something that reminds me of other Sarah's perfumes, but it is just very inoffensive, simple perfume that is so good for hot weather when you don't want something dominant, something very strong, and something that would smell like a specific thing. This is a very interesting light fragrance. As promised, I'm a hot, sweaty mess right now, and we are almost done. I just have 5 samples to share with you. This perfume is called Rhubarb and Citrus Cologne. I swear to you, this is so unique, and the description says there is a thing about it. To some noses, the rhubarb does come over a little like the sharp scent of marijuana you get wafting along the streets of Amsterdam. And that is so interesting, guys, because I just came from Amsterdam and I could smell that marijuana everywhere, and I hate it. I could vomit straight away, sorry. And I really get that feeling of it, but instead of being disgusting, this smells so good. It is like a very sharp citrusy scent that is so good, and it has just some mouth-watering green and citrusy notes like grapefruit. It has mandarin, lemon, bergamot, rhubarb, fresh green leaves, and to be honest with you guys, this smells like citruses that are so green and they're not ready yet to eat, they're not ripe enough, but you just really want it. You're like eating, they're so bitter, but at the same time they're so good. Oh my god, this perfume is a must try. It is a cologne, it is a rhubarb, which is super trendy right now. It has that marijuana touch, and it is super long lasting and strong for summer, so this is like really cool. I need a bottle of it, to be honest. Then I also want to share with you Sunshine and Pancakes, which is one of the Sarah's earliest releases. This perfume opens with quite a bitter scent. It's like bitter citruses and greens, and it's very sharp, but then the magic begins and it really changes on your skin. It is a process, it is a very interesting perfume, and in the end you are left with a beautiful musky lemony skin scent, which is amazing. Then we have this perfume, What I Did on My Holidays, which I really enjoy because it smells like minty chocolates. And I'm not kidding, we have in Germany this ice that is called ice cream that is called After 8, and it is minty ice cream with chunks of chocolate. Amazing, amazing. If you love sweet mint, you need to try this perfume. The next favorite of mine is called Captured by a Candlelight, and this is a nice woodsy fragrance with some amazing gourmand nuances, like with caramel, such a beautiful caramel, with not sticky caramel, like most amazing notes of wood and caramel, beautiful. And then there is this perfume, Tart's Knicker drawer, which was accidentally created because as they were filtering perfumes one night, they mixed a few fragrances, something went wrong, but they ended up with this gorgeous scent. And it is a very interesting, vintage, ambery, floral, sweet, gourmand perfume, which I love so much. I find it so sexy. I cannot even describe you how sexy it is. It is very sexy, interesting, vintage, and super modern. So if you crave those modern vintages like I do, you need to check out Tart's Knicker drawer. it is amazing. And that, my friends, completes this video. I cannot even believe that we are done, and I think this is the longest video that I have on my channel. I hope you are still with me, because I really wanted to share with you Sarah's perfumes, which are my favorite personally. And I find that her perfumes are not only unique and done with quality, they're also super affordable, which is amazing. So after watching this video, you need to check out my favorites, and I need to tell you that you need to check out Creamy Vanilla Crumble, the Rhubarb perfume, Centerpiece, Eau My Soul, Paradox. Those 5 you need to check out because they are very unique. There is nothing like them out there, and I swear by them, you will really enjoy them. So that is basically all. The only thing that I want to tell you is I just really love Sarah's style, and I know her personally, so I really would love to collaborate with her and to create a perfume. I actually told Sarah that in her studio, and I have an idea. That would be a perfume that will really match her style, and she has nothing like it in her collection. That would be kind of like a heady, milky, creamy, boozy fragrance. I don't want to tell everything, like the notes and stuff, but if that could happen one day, I would be so happy, because I can imagine that that would be such a cool process to collaborate with her. And I'm also very excited about her collaboration with Beauty Meow, the Dirty Jasmine. Oh my god, I don't like jasmine, but I'm excited about your work, ladies. And the last thing, Sarah, for you. As we were in her studio, we talked about Tuberose Perfumes. I'm not a fan of that note, she doesn't like it that much as well, but right now I have tried quite a few Tuberose perfumes that I love. Probably the 90% with Tuberose perfumes I hate, but the rest I sincerely love. So I find if Sarah would create a Tuberose perfume that would be so sexy, that would be like the best thing ever. So Sarah, please do that for all the fans of your creations. You need to do that, because even though you might not be the fan of that particular note and you don't want it to be the strongest one, I think that would be so cool, maybe even a little bit challenging to work with something you are not really comfortable with, but you know, like you would rather work with something else that you love and know. And I think that that would be so cool. Please create a very intense Tuberose sexy fragrance. Let it be your next creation, please. Guys, if you want a Tuberose fragrance from Sarah, give this video a thumbs up, and if you enjoyed watching this in general, then please give it a thumbs up. I love to see them. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please click that notification bell to stay updated every time I post a new video. Let me know which is your most favorite perfume from Sarah's collection, and leave me a comment which one you're gonna sample after watching this video. And that was all. Stay tuned, and we'll see each other in my next one really soon. Bye.